Hi, and welcome to Weekends of Annama. My name is Veetan, and I hope you're doing well. As some of you may know, I live in Himachal, and the monsoon here hasn't been kind. I haven't been able to travel and explore lately, but that's okay. I believe it is good to step back and relax sometimes. A lot of places in Himachal have witnessed destruction, not just Himachal, but other places as well. And if you're planning to visit Himachal, I'd recommend postponing the plan for a while. Anyhow, I wanted to thank you for supporting the channel. I believe our channel has crossed around 700 subscribers, and that's huge. All thanks to you. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I look forward to exploring more places and Himachal in general in my Jimny, and I would definitely love to show you around as well. Speaking of my Jimny, I wanted to let you know that I'm having a really good experience with the Jimny, and I love it. If you haven't seen my video on why I bought the Jimny, I would recommend checking the top right corner and watching the video. Please like it. However, I also wanted to take some time and address a few questions and some comments, feedback, and queries that you had. I love the Jimny, but let's talk about who should not buy the Jimny. I mean, please don't hate me for saying this, but I've been someone who had an opinion about Maruti Suzuki as a brand. I mean, I still do. I still have that opinion. However, many people hate Jimny simply because of the brand name, Maruti Suzuki. I won't even talk about anything related to the build quality or the safety stars. I mean, you do get the point, right? If you are someone who actually hates the brand as such, not just Jimny, I believe any Suzuki car won't be a good choice for you. By the way, the Jimny panels don't bend, and it comes with 6 airbags as standard, so it does have good safety options available. But yeah, I mean, I do understand there are some, I mean, almost all, or there are some Suzuki vehicles where the panels do bend, but yeah, you do get the point. I mean, the Jimny comes loaded with a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine, and if you're looking for a powerful turbocharged engine, the 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine on the Jimny won't satisfy you. It just won't. Mind you, the engine generates about 103 brake horsepower of peak power, and since the car is lightweight with the curb weight being around 1200 kilograms, the 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine seems sufficient for the car, for what it offers. And the Jimny isn't meant to be driven at higher speeds or speeds that are constantly over 100. Suzuki claims Jimny should offer you a claimed mileage of about 16 kilometers to a liter, and my car is relatively brand new. It's under 6 months, and I'm getting somewhere around, I would say, 12 kilometers to a liter, and that isn't something to be celebrated about. But if you are someone who would appreciate a car that can sit at 100 kilometers per hour, or more than that constantly, or something that offers you mileage of about 20 or more, I don't think Jimny is the choice for you. It just isn't. I've heard this a million times, and yes, Jimny looks small, and that is because it is small. While it has the same length, which is 3985 millimeter when compared to the Thar, it is only 1645 millimeters wide and 1720 millimeters high. The Thar, on the other hand, is 1820 millimeters wide and 1844 millimeters high. I mean, I don't have to give you the numbers, you can always check them online. See what I did there? I just compared the Jimny with the Thar, and that's absolutely wrong. The Jimny and Thar primarily are, what do we call, lifestyle vehicles, and they're ideally not designed to, attract the same set of buyers either. Yes, they are 4x4 vehicles, and that's the only similarity or the comparison that you could have with them. But comparing them on any other aspect would be, super wrong. It's not right. The Jimny misses out on door pockets for water bottles. You can keep two bottles behind the handbrake or the 4x4 lever. Apart from the small glove box, which is super small, there's lack of other storage areas as well. To be honest, I wasn't even able to find space to keep my mobile phone until I added some accessories. This is part of the accessory. The link to that video is in the description if you'd like to learn more about the accessories I have added. Also, the Jimny only comes with 4 seats at the back. 4 seats in total, but 2 seats at the back. So this is the first one, this is the second one, and the third person, you can squeeze it. You can squeeze another person here, but that is really going to be a very tight squeeze and an uncomfortable ride. This means if you're looking for space and size, if you're looking to seat 4 people or maybe 5 people in general, 3 people at the back, Jimny won't be the answer. The Mahindra Thar 5-door, which is known as tharroxx, is launching on 15th of August. So if you like, something more, something bigger with more space, I'd suggest looking at that. Car tech has seen lots of advancements recently. We have connected cars that can be controlled by mobile apps. We have 360-degree cameras, ADAS, and whatnot. And these are features that are available on cars on the market being sold right now. And these are affordable cars, available with all these modern tech items or features and options. The only gadget or tech that you get is the request sensors and the engine start stop, this, or the idle start stop, which is you can turn it off as well. The Jimny's dash or the console is actually an homage to the old Gypsy King that we used to have in the Indian market. These grab handles, the console here, all of these are perfect homage to the Gypsy King that we used to have. Do the Gypsy King was based on the long wheelbase Jimny, Suzuki Jimny, which was also called SJ40 or 410 series, something like that. I may be wrong. And that was originally introduced in India in 1980s, but originally introduced in the world in 1982. I would like to tell you something very interesting and something a bit comedic as well. I have someone who I know, and they own a Gypsy. And when I was trying to let them know that I'm planning on purchasing a Jimny, we had a very very comedic argument about how Gypsy is the best. And I understand Gypsy was essentially Jimny, and while I was trying to make them understand that Jimny is the next level Gypsy, or Gypsy was Jimny, it was very difficult to make them understand. But yeah, the Jimny interior and tech is basic and somehow old school as well. However, if you are ready to live with the old school charm or the old school tech that Jimny comes with, I believe Jimny is the answer for you. But if you aren't, and if you like modern gadgets and modern tech, I believe Jimny won't be the answer for you either. It is often suggested that pets have unique handling requirements and care requirements, and you should only keep a pet if you are ready to have that commitment, or you're ready to understand that commitment. I can say the same for vehicles as well, cars in general as well, for Jimny as well. You should not be buying Jimny just for the sake of buying it. If you have a specific need or a requirement, you should look out for that requirement. I understand Suzuki is offering, or Maruti Suzuki is offering, huge discounts at the moment, discounts that are up to 2.5 lakh or more than that, and just for the sake of discount, you should not take the plunge. I actually hate the fact that I spent almost about 2 lakhs extra when I purchased my Jimny. With the monsoon discounts or the discounts that Maruti Suzuki is offering at the moment, I feel like the actual price of the vehicle is close to what it should always have been. It should have been close to somewhere around 12 to 14 lakh range. That should have been the best price. But I still love my Jimny, and I would appreciate a prorated refund, if Maruti Suzuki can offer that. I'd love that. But yeah, I mean, even though I spent almost 2 lakhs extra, I absolutely love my Jimny, and I enjoy the ride, I enjoy the experience, and I also look forward to having lots of opportunities to test the 4x4, explore Himachal in the Jimny as well. Anyhow, I would like to end the video here. The point is, Jimny, Thar, even Gurkha, they are all lifestyle vehicles. And the whole point of this video is to let you know who should not be buying Jimny. I've seen comparisons, I've seen, stupid, I shouldn't say stupid. I'd like to correct myself. I've seen senseless comparisons, needless comparisons. I understand, we are Indians, we are humans. We all like to make comparisons. But, Jimny, Thar, Gurkha, all of these, as I said, are lifestyle vehicles, and they only attract certain set of buyers. So, hopefully this video is helpful based on what it offers and whether it suits your requirements or not. So let me know, if you like the video, if it helps you. And again, I sincerely appreciate all the support on the channel. If you're new to the channel, please, take some time and subscribe, like the video, share it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll be able to go and explore Himachal or go somewhere. But take care and bye-bye.